So you've got 50 grand to spend on a new hot hatch, but you don't want just any car, something that you can really take to the track. Here are two of the best solutions to that particular conundrum: the new Honda Civic Type R and the updated Ford Focus RS Limited Edition.
Honda returned to form with the Civic Type R, its first turbocharged hot hatch. Priced from $59.90 plus on-road costs, the Civic uses a 2-litre engine to punch out 228 kilowatts and 400 newton meters. Variable suspension modes make it livable on the road and track, where this machine stands tall as one of the most potent cars you can buy for the money.
No, the Civic isn't four-wheel drive, but it is also a lot lighter than the Focus, around 180 kilos lighter, which means it feels quite nimble on track. You can tip into a corner, lift off, dab the brakes, and you can get it to slide around and have a bit of fun. I really like the Honda. In the real world, a Honda is the better car to live with, but it doesn't quite deliver the same thrills as the Focus on the track. Very few cars do. The Honda has a better gearbox. I love the manual transmission in the Civic. It really is a key feature of this car. The Civic is plenty of fun on the track, but it's a different kind of fun. This is not a car that does big, lurid, power sliding drifts on demand the way that the Ford does. Instead, it's a car that requires a bit more delicacy from you as a driver. It still delivers plenty of thrills.
The Ford Focus RS is a drive favourite. It won our Best Performance Car under $60,000 class in the 2016 Drive Car of the Year Awards and was only narrowly defeated by the more livable Civic in 2017. But Ford recently upgraded the Focus RS, introducing this limited edition version that features a limited slip differential, sticky tyres and more comfortable seats, along with other cosmetic upgrades. The Focus RS uses a turbocharged 2.3-litre engine to pump 257 kilowatts and 440 newton meters to all four wheels.
Well, the Ford Focus RS is a car that is home on the track. You can really have a lot of fun in this car. It's such an aggressive machine. You know, the sort of tyres that you find on this normally come on supercars like a Ferrari 488 or a Porsche GT3 RS, but instead, here we have them on a four-door hatchback, and they work so well. The Ford has such a punchy engine. Both of these cars have great motors. The Ford's slightly bigger engine lends it a little bit more torque, which makes it feel quite punchy in the mid-range. But on a track that doesn't matter as much because you're using more of the revs in the car. The big difference between these models is that the Civic is front-wheel drive and the Ford is all-wheel drive, which means you can get onto the power earlier. You're not worrying about wheel spin. You can just crack on. This is a seriously fast car, the Focus RS, capable of humbling supercars on road and track. It is genuinely a full-on machine. And then in a slower corner like this, you get onto the gas in the Focus and slide it around and have some fun. The car doesn't heel and tow for you, you've got to do that yourself. And if you're an enthusiast, you'll like that. But you've got to do the hard work. Man, this thing is a riot. It looks more sensible than the Honda, but out on track, the Ford is the one that is really a bit of an animal to drive.
These cars are hard to split. The Focus RS is the car the Subaru WRX should have grown into. It's a hooligan machine, track day scalpel and pop culture icon rolled into one. If you have a company car or catch public transport to work on Monday to Friday and simply want something extreme for the weekend, the Focus RS is the one to have. You won't be disappointed. On the other hand, the Honda Civic is a dead set weapon as well, and it's also the car that I would rather drive from A to B every day. Whether it's the more supple suspension, the rifle bolt gear change, or the more comfortable driving position, the Civic is a car that delivers on every day of the week.